Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And you know, one of the most famous places in South Africa is called the Kruger National Park. And the EFF, on Heritage Day, used the occasion to suggest that the Kruger National Park should change its name, probably to something like the Mandela National Park or the Mugabe National Park, seeing that Julius Chameleon Malema is such a great friend of Robert Mugabe. You know, it is quite ridiculous. What are they going to do? Change the Drakensberg? Call it something else? It is just... When I went to South Africa in 2007, and they changed the airport's name to OR Tambo, I didn't know where the heck I was, because I was expecting Jan Smuts Airport. And of course, they changed that. And if you travel around Johannesburg now, people who even live there get confused because they're changing street signs like this, you know, left, right, and center. If you've got a GPS machine, good luck with that, because if you got the old software, you're going to have all the wrong names in there. It is just absolutely ludicrous what is going on. But there is one factor that can be connected to street names and names of cities that change, and that is that process seems to involve a little bit down the track with the entire community or the entire street or whatever just falling into a big hole because of the way the corruption is happening in South Africa. So maybe for the sanctity of the old cities like Pretoria, like Johannesburg, like Durban, like Pietermaritzburg, maybe it's a good thing they change it to an African name, because what it actually does is it kind of just puts a line in the sand and says, hey, when it was Pietermaritzburg, this is what the city looked like. Now it's whatever. This is what the city looks like, and the chasm between the two is self-evident. But let's get back to the Kruger National Park. The EFF used Heritage Day to reiterate its call for name changes to significant South African sites, including the Kruger National Park. According to a statement issued over Twitter, the Economic Freedom Front, or EFF, believe that the park's name, after Transvaal President Paul Kruger, is a hangover from colonialism and apartheid and celebrates a shameful past. Well, enjoy celebrating a shameful future, because South Africa is going down the drain. Anyway, the EFF statement said, on this day we reiterate our call for all apartheid, colonial and public signs to fall. All statues of apartheid and colonial murderers must be taken down, including street and public property names like Kruger National Park, said the statement. Although it did not include suggested names to replace Kruger, it did suggest new names for two airports. According to the EFF, Cape Town International Airport should be changed to Winnie Mandela Airport, and East London Airport should be changed to Steve Biko Airport. They're digging a bigger and bigger hole for themselves. That's what they're actually doing. Why is the Kruger National Park called the Kruger National Park? Well, it's quite simple. The park officially became the Kruger National Park in 1926 after the Sabi Game Reserve and Shinwedzi Game Reserve merged under the National Parks Act. The president of the Transvaal Republic, Paul Kruger, had previously established Sabi Game Reserve in 1898 to protect the animals of the Lowveld by restricting hunting. Prior to colonial settlement, the park was populated by the San, as evidenced by 130 recorded rock art sites. Nguni people moved into the area later, as indicated by the multiple cultural sites in the park. Now, that timeline is very important. Notice the San were there first, and then the Nguni came in later and wiped them out. That's what they did. The Nguni people, yeah, they represent the EFF, the ANC, the ruling political party in South Africa. They are the murderers and the thugs in South Africa. If you look at the annals of time in South Africa, that can be historically proven. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, and above all, stay safe. Bye for now.